Hello, welcome to this tutorial. I'm Maurice Dimba, and today we are going to part 2 on how to make and customize your own title block in Tekla Structures. Now, we left at this point. Now I'll just bring it close and we'll get started. I'll come to the triangle to rectangular here. We have some basic drawing commands here, and I want to now to place my title block right here. I'll click right there and drag. Remember to click and release your left button on the mouse, and I'll release it here. I'll double click on it once again, and I want to give it a length of 186, a height of 92, and I'll click OK. I'll click no and cancel that so that I can drag it just slightly away from that spot, and double click on it once again and give it the same measurements, 186, and feed 92 here and click OK. It's not accepting the dimension, and what we'll do, we'll just come here and bring it down here. So just zoom close, bring it there, bring this down here, make sure it meshes with the bottom line. Let me double click and check the height. Height is 92. Let me see whether it will accept 92. 92 once again. Let me close this and double click up there. That's 92, and this should be 186. So instead of feeding there, I'll just click this and drag and double click and check. It's now 185. Just click and drag a little bit right there, double click, and we are past the mark by a millimeter. We can drag it slightly back, and double click on it once again, and I think it should be right there. Let me zoom and leave it there, double click, and that is 186. We are on the right track. And now I'll come back to rectangular, and I'll snap right at the bottom end here and drag. I'll drag that to that spot. Make sure it meshes with that line. I'll double click that and give it a height of 40. Click OK. Once I've done that, I'll create here. Let me just bring this close. I'll snap right at the bottom end here. Let me just bring it right at the bottom end there. Click and release. Click and release, and I want to leave it right there. Double click on this, and I want this to be 10, the height of that to be 10. Bring it that. I'll just leave it right there. I want to create another rectangular here. Click and release, and I'll leave it somewhere here. This should be 80 or 93. Perfect. Just double click and check the measurements. Drag it, leave it there, double click and check 93. We're on the right track, and close that. Bring this right on top here. Double click this. That's the right height. I'll click on it once again, right click and click copy, and paste it right on top here. Paste it right on top here. Just zoom close and paste it right there. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We need another. We need the fourth. And I'll right click and click paste. And I'll paste it right here. Now I'll create the space for the scale. Scale will be placed somewhere here. Click and release, and I'll leave it somewhere here. Somewhere there, double click, and this should be 40. Let me just leave it there. 20. Perfect. Click on that, click copy, then paste it at the bottom end here. Paste it at the bottom end here, and paste another one here. So we'll drag this and place another one here. Click on that and drag and squeeze it right there. Drag that and place it there. We leave that one at that spot. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. We can bring that one there. We'll drag that one there. Drag this here. Drag this one right there. And this one here. Perfect. Now we'll have scale, we'll have drawn, checked by, approved by, we'll have date, and we'll have name. Perfect. Now on top here, we'll just place another rectangular here. Remember to click and release to create your rectangular, and drag it slightly up, and this is where the company name and the logo and the location of the company will be placed. I'll come at the bottom end here, and place. I'll snap right here and drag and place it right there. Double click and leave that at 20. Click OK. Click that and drag this slightly to the bottom end there. Double click on that and just fill 21 to make it move. Click on this and drag that and leave it right there. Double click and check that is 22. No problem with that. We can change that to 20. And we can come back to triangle here and snap right at the corner here. And leave it there. We'll create another one here. Create another one, make sure you snap on the right position. Click and release, and we'll leave it right there. Bring it to that spot double click on that and change this to 10. I'll come here and place another rectangular. I'll place that one right there. There is okay. I'll leave it to that spot, and we have the revision. We'll have the revision and the drawing number right here. Now on top here I'll add another rectangular or space for the client's name. Drag this up and leave it right on that position. Double click on that to check the height. That is 20. We need 12. Need 12. That's okay, we'll leave it at that. Now I'll come here and click on the line, and I'll snap right there and drag it up all the way to that spot. Click on empty screen to deselect everything. Now I'll go to revision here. I'll click on rectangular there, and I'll snap right at the bottom end here and click and release, and I'll leave it somewhere there. Double click on it, and this also must be 186, and it should be 30. Okay, 20 will be okay. Then we'll click on that and drag it to that position. Click on that and drag it to that. Double click and check the measurements. That is 214, which is slightly big. We'll drag it to that spot. Double click and check the measurement. We'll drag it up to 186. Just a millimeter left out. It has gone past 186. I think that's okay. Now this is revision. Then I'll click on that and release, and I'll place another one here. Double click on this and give it 15 or 10. Perfect. I'll come back to rectangular, and I want to click and release and leave it there. Then come here and click and release and leave it right here. Double click on this. That should be 20. 20 is okay. I'll click OK. Click on that, right click and click copy. Click here, right click and click paste. I want to paste it right here. Perfect. I'll drag it right at the bottom end there, and this is what we have. Now with this, we want to start placing the descriptions of our title block. I'll come to text here. I'll type client, and click OK, and I'll place my client name right here. Come right there and click copy, click here and paste one, paste it right here. Double click on it, and we'll just type project. It should be in the same line. Project. Click that and place it. We'll type scale. We'll place scale inside here. double click on this scale and change the font size to the appropriate size and height, style and height. I'll give it 4, height of 4, and that the way it should be. Now I'll come back to text and I'll type date. I'll click OK and I'll place it right here. I'll double click on this and change the font type and size. Give it 4. Click that and drag it slightly out. Then I'll come to again right there. I'll type name, just name. I click OK and I'll place name right here. I'll double click on it and change. I'll double click on that and change that. I'll come to font here and change this to 4 also. I'll change that color to black and give it an OK right here and click OK. So I have to interchange this. Date should be here and the name should be here. Click on this, right click and click copy, and I want to paste another one here. Double click on this, double click on that, and this is enough. I'll just click OK and we'll delete this one, we'll delete that one. Here will remain empty. We'll just drag this to this end to place name there. Now I'll come to text once again and click and type drone. I'll click OK and I'll place drone here. Double click on drone and give it a different font and style. Click on that, give it that, click OK and give it OK right there. Slightly drag it to put it right at the center there, and come back and do the same thing, and I will click checked, click checked, put K right there and click OK, and I will place checked here. We'll double click on that to change that font to our preferred font style and size and height, and change that color to black and give it a height of 4 and give it an OK right there. We'll come back here and place approved. Click on that and I'll place it right here. Double click on it, double click on that, come to font right here, click on that, give it black, give it a different font size and style. Just highlight that and give it a different font and style, give the height of that, click that and give it an OK right here. Perfect. I'll leave it at that, no problem. I'll come to name. Name will come automatically if we name it, if done well, right on the model, right at the model view. let me just change this together by pressing Control and double clicking on that, then coming to font, click on that, change that to black and give it a different height. I'll press Control once again and can adjust this height to 6. Click OK. It's now a little bit pronounced. Zoom out, scroll, and we go to that spot, and here we are. Now here we'll place the drawing number. We'll just type drawing number, Place our drawing number right here. Double click on that, click on font, click on that, give it a different color. We'll give it 5. With feed revision here, just type rev, and place revision right here. Double click on it to change the font. And click on that and pick it black, and we'll leave it at that. Perfect. We've put sheet here. We'll just type sheet and click OK. We'll place it right here. Give it that and change that color to black and click OK. And the next we'll place the title block here. I'll come to that and click title block. Title, not title block, title of the drawing. Place it here. Double click on it, change that to ISO and give it a height of that. Just give it that height and change that color to black and click OK. Right here. We'll come to revision here and click that. Type revision number, rev number, so we'll change that font style and give it a different height and color, and that's it. We'll come and put revision here, place revision here, place revision here. Double click on that and change that font to our preferred font style and height. Click that and click that. We'll come here again and place revision done by who, checked by, we'll place it here. Click on that, and we'll change to a different font style and give a different color here, and click on that for that to change. Now date of revision, and come here and place it right here. I'll place it right here. I'll double click on it and change that font style and font height right here. I'll give it a different color and leave it the same height and click OK. Here we are. This is what we have. Now we want to bring, you click copy. Once you've copied that, you go all the way to drive C and come to Tekla Structure, right there. Then scroll down, come to Tekla Structures, pick on the version, then come to NT, open that, come to bin, open that, come to applications, which is not right. Let me just take you back and take another route. Template, remember this is the route. Once you've opened that, you come to template editor, just double click on that, then come to bitmaps, then you paste your logo here, then close. So once you've done that, to pull in your logo into this title block, what you do, you just come to image here and click on image, and I'll look for my logo here by coming to bitmaps, and I'll scroll and get the name of my logo, this one here. I'll click on that and pick on it, then I zoom out and try and open it up like that. Here's my logo, and I'll drag that for it to fit in. Just drag and fit it in. Perfect. Now you can go ahead and now write the name of the company. Let me just type Civilmax, and I'll bring it somewhere here. Double click on that and change the font. Click on that, change that, and give it a different height, and click OK. Click OK. Come here and place a different font, maybe PO box or the location. Maybe 8199. You can fill in that, remove that. Want to separate these, and click OK and place it right at the bottom end here. It's not fitting because it's slightly long, it has gone overboard, and we'll click right there. We'll place it right here. I'll double click on it and change the font style and height. I'll give it 5.5 or 5. It's okay. Change the color to black and give an OK button right there, and I'll drag it down here. It's slightly big, put a space there, we close all these spaces for that to fit in, and that will be much okay. And that this should be pushed close to that end. Change this font size to 5. Change to 4.5, and this is much better. I'll come to text. Come to text, and you can type the location of the company. Maybe you can just type industrial area. Industrial area. Then place it right here. Give it a different font style and height. Give it that, click OK, and give it that. Just drag this and place this one here. Click on that, copy and paste it down here. Telephone. Maybe you can put your telephone number there. Click OK, and that's it. Just double click. And click OK. So we have this in place. So in here we will be placing our, at the bottom end of this drawing number, we'll place our drawing number. So to make sure your drawing reads exact drawing number as named in your model, come to value field here and click on that, and we'll come and place it right here. Click at the bottom end there and give it some time to load the drawing attributes. Now drawing number is under project. I'll scroll down and come to project, click that plus sign and scroll down and go to drawing number. We'll just work with that. Pick on that, then double click on that to change the characters, the length of our drawing number. Click on that and give it a different font size. Click on that and give it an OK here. Perfect. That is done. We'll come to value field once again, and we want to place our client name right here. Client name, this is under project, still under project. We'll scroll down and move all the way down. We'll pick on that. Client name, not that. We'll go to object, and click on that, and we'll place it right here. Double click and change that font. We'll give it a maximum of 22 characters, and we'll change that and give it that height of 4.5 and click OK. Perfect. We'll come to project, and a project will come to value field here, and still under project. And what we'll pick on name. Just scroll, we'll click right there and scroll under project and click that plus sign and scroll down, click on project and scroll down, and we'll come to project. We'll come to name, not project. We'll come to name and give it an OK and double click on that and change, give characters maybe up to 23 or 22 is okay, and change the font size. Give it that font, give it that height, and give it an OK right there, and click on OK here. Perfect. Now under date, this will come automatically right from the drawing. Scale, this will come automatically, and revision that will come. We'll place the value field right here. We'll place it right here. And scroll down to project or to project and scroll down to revision. We'll minimize this, minimize that, and scroll up. We are looking for revision. Click on that and scroll up. We can give it mark. Double click on that and change that font. Give it a different font right there and give it a different height and click OK. Maximum of 2 characters. That's okay, and can place it right there. The sheet number, we can come to value field and place it right here. It's under user defined now. Under user defined, give it info 1 right there, and give it a maximum of 2 characters. Change the font size to that and click OK right there. Drag it slightly right there. And if we come here, we'll come to revision number, give it value field right here. There's a value field right there, and we'll scroll down to revision. Scroll down to revision. Let's bring it aside, minimize this. Let's go to project. Minimize that. Minimize this also. No problem. Still go to project and we'll pick on info 2. Double click on that. And we need a minimum of 2 characters here. A minimum of 2 characters. And change that font to 4.5 and click that. Revision. We'll put description here. We'll come to value field and place description here. come to description and project, come to revision, we'll put description here, and give it a maximum of 16 characters, and change that font to our preferred font style and height. That's it. You want to change this to description. And click OK. Perfect. We are almost there. We'll come to value field and click here, checked by. Under revision, checked by, and click on that, double click on that. Maximum of 3 characters, and change the font to your preferred font style and height. Give it that height and that one. Drag it and place it right there. We'll come to value field here and place another one right here. We'll come to revision, date of revision, or date checked is this. Date checked is that, and double click on that. A minimum of 9 characters, or 10. And we change the font. Change this font to our preferred font height and style. Click that. Still big. We'll maximum of 8 characters. That's perfect. Now here we want to put some writing here to text, and we'll place a text here, just a precautionary on the usage of drawing. Here we don't want to have a value field. We've done a wrong thing. We'll come to text here and place a text here. We'll just type maybe this drawing remains our property, maybe a comma there. Click right there and place it right there. It's way big. Can place it there and minimize it, then take it to that position. We'll change that font to that, and we'll take it to that size, or 3, then give it another different color and click OK, and click OK right there, and drag it at the bottom end here. So if you zoom out, there's a precautionary wording here. This drawing remains our property. Copy it, and we'll paste another line here, and continue. No copying. Or handing over. And click. Just drag it up. Then copy paste another one at the bottom end here, handing over to third party. parties, without our consent. Third parties without our consent. And click OK and try if that will fit in, and that is not fitting in. What we'll do now, just trim this part of consent and take it down. Click OK, right click and paste. Our consent as civil law stipulates. So civil law stipulates. That's enough. Precautionary word, and just click OK, and there we are. Have a title block here. Now we want to change all this to black. So we want to place the name, the drawn by, checked by, approved by. So that is only part remaining. And we'll come to also title block, title of the drawing. We've not placed anything there. We'll come to value field here and click right here under drawn by. This is project. We'll come to project, and we'll come to drawn by and who. This is user defined, and I will come to user defined here and scroll down and click drawn by. Look for drawn by, pick on that, click OK, and double click on that to change the text. And how many characters do we want? We want to make a minimum of 3 initials, and I'll give a different font here. Pick on that, and this will be okay. I'll click OK, click that. That will be perfect. Now we come to checked. We'll come to checked and pick and go to value field here and place value field right here, checked by. Then we scroll down, come to user defined, and scroll down and come to checked by and place it right here. Double click on that and change. We want to have a maximum of 3 characters, and change that font to that, and we'll give it that size, font height. Click OK. Just drag that to make sure it's close to that one. Then we'll come to value field here and click on that. Scroll down and come to user defined, and come to approved by, and click OK. Double click to change, have a minimum of 3 characters, change that, give it that height, and click OK. Perfect. Just drag it and place it right there. Drag it. Then under title of the drawing, we'll come to value field and click right here, and come to project, and we'll just use the same name. We'll just give it a name here, and we'll place it here. Just double click on that, and the maximum of 20 characters is okay, or is enough. Give it that height, and click that. It's too long, it's too long, it's too long, it's too long. Just drag that and try if it can fit. Reduce the characters. You can give it a minimum of 18 characters. Perfect. We'll leave it at that. Now this is what we have now, and we want to change these to we want to give them a different color. Press Ctrl and select on these lines. Select Ctrl and select on these lines. Select on that. Select on that. Pick on these. Pick on that. Then double click on the last one. It's not coming up. What we'll do, just select everything here and double click on this. Just select accurately and press Ctrl and double click on that and change this to black. Perfect. I'll select all these and come here and highlight everything here and double click on that. Click on this, double click on that. It's not accepting, but that should not be a big deal. We'll just continue changing that. Change that to black. Change that to black. Change that also to black. Select on that, select on this, double click on that and see whether it will change. It will not change, so we'll have to work it individually. Double click on that, change that. Double click on this and change. Now this is what we have, and let's change this, the last one. Change this one also. Change this to black. Change this one also to black. Okay, this is what we have as of now, and this is our title block ready for use. Double click on that and change that color to black. Now once this is ready, and this is now ready and we can use this, we just go here and click save once everything is done, and it will be automatically picked and be saved under templates. And I'll just give it a name, sample title block. Title block. I'll click save. It's under templates. And then we'll track that name. Remember that name is sample title block. I click save. Now once that is done, I'll come here and close this. We're supposed to have something like this. A title block similar to this. Title block similar to this, and neatly done like that. Now what we're going to do, we are going to track our title block. We'll come to drawings here, drawings and report, and come to drawings, drawing list. or we'll come to drawing list and we'll pick any of these drawings. We'll pick any of these drawings. I'll minimize that, and if I zoom out, you'll be able to see we had a plan here before. This is a plan, and we were trying to make a similar title block. And one thing we forgot to place the scale, but that one I've showed you how to do that. Now I want to replace this title block with the one we just made. This is how it will look when already done. Now I want to pull it in and place it here. I'll come to File right here and come to Editors. Then I'll come to Layout Editor. And a Layout Editor, I'll click on the search here and type the name of my previous of the title block that I've just made. I'll type sample, type sample, title block. This is where it is, and I'll click on it. Then the moment you click on it, you'll see your cursor turning to a plus sign, and we want to place it right here. We want to place it right here. You can see it now. They look similar. They look similar. They look similar. Now what I'll do, I'll just come here. I'll just come here, click on that, right click and come to delete and get rid of that. So once I've gotten rid of that and I've clicked on this, I'll right click and come to move and pick it right at the bottom end here. Remember, the inner one is the A1 size of 841 and 594, and I'll merge it and just merge it with this. I'll just place it right here. And this is how it looks. Once that is done, you just click save. And the way it will work. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and if you have any problem, just type that comment down there and I'll be able to reply back to you. So if I click replace, if I click save, and you have two options here. You have two options to overwrite the current layout. It will overwrite the current layout under GA drawings, and this one will be in place. So I want to retain the other one because this one is just a sample drawing, a sample title block for me to show you, for you people, for demonstration. So that's it, and let's meet on the next presentation. I'm Maurice Dimba, and thanks a lot for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe.